Okay, we are live now. Welcome back, everyone. This is the second semi-final of the Rajagiri National Business Quiz, the 14th edition. We've historically been doing a corporate versus college. This year, RNBQ has 3 separate categories. We introduced a new school format, which went very, very well, with the school students doing extremely well in the morning. And then we followed it with our international students, followed by the university for the national rounds. We finished semi-final 1 with a nail-biting finish. In fact, all quizzes, the last question of the quiz is when we decided the top semi-finalists. From this round onwards, we have 5 semi-finalists, and top 2 will get into the national final of the RNBQ quiz. The format is exactly the same way as it's been, but for those who are joining us for the first time for our live stream, welcome to the quiz. And as always, it's an online quiz, so we want everyone to make sure that you use only your brains, your eyes, and ears. Everything else, just keep them aside for the next 45 minutes. 10 questions, 5 clockwise, 5 anti-clockwise, going as directs, 20 points apiece. 5 questions on a new format on the Kahoot buzzer, and then all questions, it's a business quiz. Hands to be visible at all time, no typing required, no screen switching, no headphones allowed, right? We're going analog, and once in a while when people give me just a random keyword, I do love explanations. So if you give me a keyword, even if it is right, and you're giving me all sorts of awkward explanations, no points. In fact, I will give you a warning and maybe, even dock points if required. So just want to be very clear. Don't come and say some epiphany came to me and that was my answer, it was a random guess. All of that doesn't work, right? I need proper answers to give you points, especially in an online format. All right, if all of you are okay, all the very best. Let's start off the university semifinals, starting with IIFT. Question 1 coming up, 20 points apiece on the direct or on the pass. Okay, and no negatives throughout the quiz, even on the buzzers. Here you go. First question coming up. The first ever public demonstration of this 1925 invention happened at this retail store. What invention and which store? In fact, the interesting part for all those who want to know additional clues is that this store is perhaps the only store in the world that is full-fledged theater inside the retail store. Not like a mall, actually inside the retail store. It has a full-fledged theater. And interestingly, the theater does not screen movies. It screens something related to this invention. Okay, so it doesn't screen movies, just to be clear. So tell us, what was this first ever public demonstration of? That's a famous personality there.
Guessing,
and
is
tell
this
me what's the invention, which store? Everything is business, don't worry.
anything related
Yes,
to television? The television, the first television
first
broadcasting.
television. Okay, and which store is this?
Probably Walmart.
Walmart. No. IIFT, I need to see all like 4 hands up for the other participant as well. I need the hands up, please. Sorry. Just want to make sure. Right. Okay. Passing you. I am Ahmedabad.
So we'll go for television for the invention, and we'll say the store is Sainsbury.
Not Sainsbury's. I am Kozhikode.
Television and Macy's.
Not television and Macy's. IIT Madras. Let's hear your answer.
Yeah, we'll say television and Tiffany's.
Not television and Tiffany's. B School, Mumbai.
Okay, we are saying television and Morrison's.
Not television and Morrison's. Okay, IIFT Kolkata, I'm going to give you 10 points for television. It is John Logie Bade there, that harried looking person, giving demonstration for the first television. In fact, the store is Selfridges, right? Selfridges and Co. Now, Selfridges is the only retail store in the world that has actually a theater, a full-fledged theater inside. But the interesting part is that that theater only screens TV shows and does not screen movies, right? So that's the part that I was trying to, explain to all of you. So that is why, they only give you TV shows. So 10 points there. Good going, IIFT. Good guessing. I am Ahmedabad. Your direct coming up. Sherry and Rich Schmelzer named this after a nickname referring to someone who talks too much. Name these objects, which is part A of the question, that is generally nested inside a larger object B. So you see, this is the smaller object that's part of actually a larger object. So tell me the name of this object. I want a specific name, and tell me where it's generally nested. I am Ahmedabad.
What are we?
So we are guessing that these are like attached to crocs. So uh, croc magnets and object would be the crocs.
So
The
they are
object,
inside
okay, these are
Crocs, right?
Crocs then.
No, so we're saying the objects are magnets which are nested inside Crocs.
Okay, got it. Passing you. I am Kolikot.
We are guessing these are like doodles at let's Google.
Google.
No doodle. This object. Mm,
Do you have anything more to add?
no.
No. Okay, let's go to IIT Madras.
So basically, these are the pins that you put inside Crocs, and they help it. And we'll say that these are called chatter boxes.
Chatterboxes. Good guess. Okay, that's the sort of guess I'm looking for. V School.
Pass.
Passing. IIFT.
So these are basically the inserts you put on the holes which are present on the surface of the crocs. Croc
Okay, and what
pins.
is it called? Sorry?
Croc pins. Croc pins.
Croc pins. No. I'm going to give 10 points to I am Ahmedabad. That did identify it right, that these are the objects that are put inside a Crocs. Right? I think people tried chatterboxes, croc pins, and so on. These objects are actually called gibbets, right? It's a very specific name for it. These are a specific invention called the gibbets by those two in the picture, right? And interestingly, Gibbets was a company that Crocs bought for $1 billion, not a small amount, right? So Gibbets is actually a company as well, right? That was bought by Crocs exactly because people started using it very, very often, and perhaps many of you have used it as well. So 10 points to I am Ahmedabad. You didn't get both, but 10 points there. Question now to I am Kolikot. Coming up directly to you. I am Kolikot. The BBMB is a non-profit associated with the state governments of Punjab, Himachal Pradesh, Haryana, Rajasthan. Their job is to manage a project since the 1960s. Expand BBMB. If you were in Bangalore, someone would say it's BBMP, but that would be just a joke. So just expand BBMB. Or tell me what exactly do they do. But I need one or two important keywords. Yes, I am Kolikot. Take a guess.
Is it related to the Indira Gandhi Canal, the canal that water distribution? Water distribution.
Okay, no. Passing you. Moving to IIT Madras.
Yeah, we'll say that one of the Bs expands to like Bakranangal Dam because of the timeline, and we'll say that it's the Bakranangal Management something Bureau.
That is the right answer. I'll give it to you. 20 points, right? BBMB is Bhakra BS Management Board, right? So that is the 20 points to you. Absolutely right. 20 points there. Couldn't have given it to you for whatever some Indira Gandhi Canal you said. That's not the right answer, right? This is the Bhakra BS Management Board, which is why you see out there that, it is shared, as you know, with the state governments of Punjab, Himachal Pradesh, Haryana, and Rajasthan, right? So BBMB, right from the beginning, Bhakra BS Management Board. All right, good answer. 20 points IIT Madras. Let's see if you can make it 40 with the next question. Your direct coming up. This brand called MTAC started off by selling air guns and a slogan reading, "Born by revolution, hardened by war." It came into public conscience thanks to certain events and has now almost become a pop culture trope. What? I mean, not what, tell me why. So where would you see the MTAC brand pretty much every other day? Yes, IIT Madras.
Yeah, we'll say that MTAC is the brand that comes in the Call of Duty games. So that's how they became popular.
Very nice guess. Very nice guess, but not the right answer, right? We School.
Some sort of esports events.
No. IIFT Kolkata.
So we're guessing this has to do with something with Ukraine war being Zelensky attire or something.
Could you expand? What do you mean by that?
Background to Ukraine flag. So you see, Ukraine flag is there in the background of the poster. So Zelensky carries this MTAC logo.
He carries the MTAC logo. I'm going to pass you. Moving to IIM Ahmedabad.
So we'll say that so they basically supply the attire. So whatever Zelensky is wearing when he addresses the public, right? So the military outfit, that's possibly by MTech.
The military outfit.
Yeah. So whatever.
So whenever
Zelensky is
he is
wearing.
addressing the public, he comes in that attire. So that's by MTAC we're saying.
Okay, that's the right answer, right? That's why IIFT, I was asking you very clearly. You just went all around the place. You said he carries MTAC.
Carries as in wearing. Isn't it same thing as in wearing also?
Oh, I'm the quiz master, so you can't be just asking a question back. I asked you specifically to clarify, right? So if you see Zelensky everywhere, he's wearing this olive green sweaters for every meeting. It's kind of become a standard thing. It's a massively popular product now, available across the world. People try to, there's a whole shop the look part with Zelensky, right? Which is there. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to split points here because IIFT, you went on that track and IIM Ahmedabad perhaps just built on it. So 10 points to IIFT and 10 points to IIM Ahmedabad, right? Just for completing the answer. I'm not going to give full 20 to IIM Ahmedabad just for that. All right. So 10 each to IIFT Kolkata and, IIM Ahmedabad. Question back to V School. Question direct to you now, right? Here you go. The Wire perhaps started the trend, the series Wire. The latest to be added to this style are Elon Musk's streak, Rick Ross's release from jail, Taylor Swift's impeccable negotiation skills, Beyonce's Lemonade album, and the TV series Succession. What are we talking about? If you've seen the series, you can work it out. So remember, it's a business quiz. So why would I ask questions like this?
Takeovers.
Takeovers, no, nothing to do. That's only Succession and Elon Musk, perhaps, but not the others. But good guessing. Let's start and move from V School to IIFT.
We will pass.
Passing, IIM Ahmedabad.
So we're taking a guess that is it related to something breaking the internet or something?
Breaking the internet, one part, yes, but not connected to the others. Like the wire breaking the internet, not connected. I am Kolikot.
Is it being viral or something like that?
Being viral. No, that would be too generic. Won't ask in a business quiz, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's move to IIT Madras. Let's see if they get it.
We'll say that maybe this is something to do with royalties from um, movie documentaries that are released in theaters or something like that.
Movie documentaries? No, not really. Doesn't look like anyone got this one, right? Comes back to me. What's interesting is if you see all of this, right, they've all become actually supplemental business and law courses using celebrities in pop culture. So what has happened is like everybody started using Taylor Swift's negotiation skills in business, right, to negotiate things. Elon Musk's litany of lawsuits, right? How do you get in trouble? The best part has been Rick Ross is released from jail, right, teaching you about social psychology there, right, and so on and so forth. And you can see that all those have become official law courses as supplemental classes you can take to get credits, right? And these are all Succession, if you see, is all about legal stuff. They've actually taken things from pop culture, movie, and so on, and made them actual law courses and business courses out there, right? So that's the answer there. Let's see quickly the scores. We have IIFT at 20. I am Ahmedabad at 20. I am Kozhikode, not yet open, but they'll open soon. IIT Madras at 20 and V School at 0. All right, let's go anti-clockwise. IIT Madras is your teammate coming back.
Yeah, can you just wait for a minute?
Sure.
Thank you.
Understand? Just waiting for IIT Madras to come back, and then we can restart the anti-clockwise round. We start with V School in the anti-clockwise round, a direct to V School.
Yeah, we're here. All of us are here.
Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot. All right, let's go. Let's start the anti-clockwise round. V School, your direct coming up. Same format. Here you go. This wedding was organized by the Vienna Tourist Board to promote the city's 2019 Europride event. The campaign said, in Vienna, there is love for everyone, LGBTQIA+, and even S and A. Where were the couples, who were the couples in the first marriage of its kind, quote unquote? So basically tell me who were S and who was S and A in this so-called addition to the Europride event. This was in 2019. You can work it out. It's from the world of business. So that's why I would ask. Very interesting trivia.
So some sort of robots getting married. So SNA are two
Robot.
robots essentially.
Good thinking. Good thinking. Not the right answer. IIT Madras.
Yeah, we'll say that the blank is an even AI, and basically the couple first marriage of its kind. It's we'll say they're like phone assistants like Siri and Google Assistant or something like that.
Siri and Google Assistant. Right? That's your answer?
Yeah.
Okay. I am Kolikot. Let's
Uh,
go on mute, please. IIT Madras. Yeah. I am
yeah.
Kolikot.
So we are thinking like it's chat assistants and like Siri and Alexa.
That is the right answer. It's Siri and Alexa. IIT Madras, I gave you a fair chance just to be clear on what the answer is, right? I'll give you some part points. Don't worry about it. It is Siri and Alexa's marriage. So you can see this is the actual Siri and Alexa marriage that happened. 10 points to you, IIT, for that one, right? And 10 points to you, I am Kolikot, right? There is law of conservation that we do, right? Clearly, they took you off and then you had to just complete the answer, right? So 10 points to IIT Madras and 10 points to IIM Kozhikode. Okay, IIT Madras, your question coming up. Here you go. Who's going to listen to a company whose name translates to to average and below average? Jon Stewart said this about which company? Very workoutable. So you being in IIT should be able to work this out for sure. Who's going to listen to a company whose name translates to average and below average? Okay, IIT, take a guess.
Yeah, we'll just say McKinsey, for lack of a better guess.
Okay, McKinsey. No. IIM Kozhikode.
Uh, uh,
So we are thinking about Microsoft, so like micro and
Oh, micro and soft. Okay, nice. At least good guesses. You're thinking in the right directions, at least. IIM Ahmedabad.
We are taking a guess. Substack.
Substack. Okay, sub and stack. Okay, good one. No. IIFT. But all very good
We'll
guesses.
go for S&P. S&P.
Sorry. What is the S&P?
Standard and poor, because average maybe standard and below average maybe poor, something like that.
That is the right answer. Good 20 points to you there. This is S&P, standard and poor. Standard meaning average and poor is meaning below average. And obviously, Jon Stewart had a very, very nice quip that converted into a nice business quiz question for me, right? Thank you. 20 points there, IIFT to you. IIM Kozhikode, your direct coming up. The mascot of Monopoly was based on which famous business personality? The easier part is, what is his full name? As in the mascot's full name, not the business personality's full name. When I showed this to my son, he was like, Papa, how are you even asking such an easy question?
so it's based on JP Morgan.
JP Morgan.
Yeah, the imagery of JP Morgan. Uh, so James, so JP is like
No, I'm not looking for JP Morgan's full name. That's John Pierpont Morgan.
Morgan.
I'm wanting
Yeah.
the full name of Mr. Monopoly. So what is that mascot's full name? Okay, I thought that was the easier part because my son could answer it.
It's a dollar.
No, passing you. I'm going to give you 10 points. It is JP Morgan so that there is no
Hard
additional
points.
points after this. All right. Moving to IIM Ahmedabad.
So the personality is JP Morgan and the full name is Rich Uncle Pennybags.
That is the right answer. It is Rich Uncle Pennybags, right? Or Milburn Pennybags, or known as Rich Uncle Pennybags. Absolutely right. 10 points to you, IIM Ahmedabad. Direct coming up for you as well, based on JP Morgan, right? The institution X categorizes these into 5 grades on the basis of length. The first grade is 27 inches and below and above. Second between 19 and 26, then 10 and 18, 5 and 9, and then less than 5 inches. X, which is the entity, earns approximately 150 crores yearly thanks to the global e-auctions. What is X and what is auction? Yep, you have to imagine it like many of you are doing. How much is 27 inches? And then you reduce it. That's the right way to imagine it. Okay, let's start with IIM Ahmedabad.
So we are asking this question. So the auction happened in rupees, or you have converted the currency?
No, the auction happens in rupees. I have not converted anything. That's why I put it that way. I'm not simply saying that, that's what they earn. So basically, that's to tell you that it's an Indian entity. That's all. Yes, I am Ahmedabad.
So we're not sure. Is this some animal like, and the X would be the Sonpur Animal Fair.
The Sonpur, which animal, please?
What's the elephant?
Elephant. No, no.
Elephant. No, I'll pass you. Let's move to IIFT. Please mute yourself. I am Ahmedabad. IIFT.
What did he say at last? I mean,
He said elephant.
okay. We're going with Khadi Gramodyog and Indian flags.
Indian flags and Khadi. That's a very nice answer, but not the right one. B school.
Is this the Rhino Horn and the Kaziranga Foundation or something?
Good guess again. Not the right answer. IIT Madras.
Yeah, we'll say that this is Tirumala Tirupati Devasam Board and the hair that they collect in the place.
Brilliant answer. That is the absolute right answer. This is the Tirupati Tirumala Devasthanam. This is the auction of hair. That is all hair length, right? Obviously, the female hair length generally is longer, right? And then it becomes shorter and shorter. And this is the world's biggest supplier of wig hair that TTD does, because natural hair is far more expensive. And that's how they get their 150 crores of e-auctions. Great answer. 20 points there for IIT Madras. IIFT, final question before we move into Kahoot for you. Somebody held a Give Me a Name contest in Mumbai in 1954, offering a prize of rupees 500 for the best name. 47,000 entries poured in, and the winning name was suggested independently by two people, a Mr. Rele from Girgaon and a Mr. Aras from Sion, Mumbai. The name came after the creation, and some felt that the creation itself took something from the works of Richwell Crompton. What creation and what name? IIFT?
So we're guessing, is this the Amul Gal?
The Amul Girl. No, not the Amul Girl. Let's move to V School.
Pass.
Passing IIT Madras.
Yeah, so we'll say that this is basically they made a mascot for Air India, which turned out to be the Maharaja, and we'll say that there's some king in the works of Richmond Crompton.
Okay, king in the works of Richmond Crompton and Maharaja, Air India Maharaja. No, IIT. I am Kolikode. Next.
Is it Crompton and Greaves and
Okay. Crompton and Greaves from Richmond Crompton. No, Richmond Crompton is just an author. No. Good guess. I am Ahmedabad.
We'll pass.
We'll pass.
You're passing, and we started with IIFT, right? Okay, so no one gets this one. I thought this would be cracked. This is relatively easier. This is the Asian Paints mascot Gattu, right? And R.K. Lakshman's Gattu, which was inspired by the Lovable Rascal by the Just Williams series that Richmond Crompton wrote, right? So this is the Lovable Rascal from that, right? Let's quickly see the scores. We have IIFT at 40, I am Ahmedabad at 30, I am Kolikode at 20, IIT Madras leading at 50, and V School Mumbai not yet open their scores. Let's go to the rapid fire round at this point. I'm going to, switch you to Kahoot, and only 6 teams need to please log in. Please put your team name there. And log in using this pin. Use your mobile, and I need to then see your mobile in your hand. We have IIFT and I am Ahmedabad that is joined. IIT Madras is joined. Just waiting for IIM Kolikode and B School Mumbai. So anyone can make it because you have a grand total of 100 points to be made over 5 questions, but every team can score. Just to be clear, I'll explain the way the rules work once everybody is logged in. We're just waiting for, I'm Kolikode. Why have you joined twice? Can one of you please log off?
We have done just once. I don't know how it is coming. The second one is ours. The not all caps one.
Okay. Again, someone on the live stream, I think, is trying to be funny. There's a problem with live streams. Okay, we're just waiting for vSchool and then I can lock it, please. Okay, got it. vSchool, you're in. I'm locking this now. Nobody else can join. Okay, the way this works is on Kahoot, we are going to have 5 questions, 20 points apiece. The way it works is we'll show you transparently. The leaderboard in Kahoot does not matter. What matters is how fast you answered and whether you answered it accurately. So the fastest team to answer correctly gets 20 points. The next fastest team gets 17, so 3 lesser, 14, 11, and so on. If you get it wrong, anyway, it's wrong, no negatives. Okay, that way it's fair to everybody, right? And everybody can buzz and take part through the quiz. Fair? Okay, and only one team to lock in out there. It will be a combination of multiple choice and type your answer, as you all know, right? And it'll tell you up front what is it. Typically, 20 seconds for a multiple choice and 30 seconds for a type your answer. Slight spelling errors are perfectly okay. And we will show you transparently who actually scored at what time, out there. Okay, clear? All the best. Maybe we'll just wait for the gentleman at IIM Ahmedabad to come back. All right, let's begin. We have the game pin there. Kahoot's done. First question, multiple choice on the buzzer coming up for you. It says Showtime. Malik Tejani renamed his original business after this iconic Mumbai landmark. What was the name of his venue that started in 1947? Is it Relaxo after Rex, Metro after Metro Cinema, Paragon after Paragon Theatre, or Khadim's after Khadim Manzil? Remember, it's more important to be accurate because you can still get a point. There will be 4 teams that have answered. Okay, 4 teams have answered, or 4 answers. Metro Shoes after Metro Cinema. Looks like everybody got it right. Let's just go back and look at the report because the standings actually don't matter. What matters is who answered faster but more accurately. So I'm going to share that tab with you and you will see that by question so that we are able to give you points. 4 teams answered it correctly, but the team that answered it at the same time, which is IIFT Kolkata and vSchool, which is 20 points each because both of you answered it exactly at the same time, which is the good thing, right? Like that's what a buzzer can't help you do, but Kahoot helps. So 20 points to
Actually,
vSchool and
I
20
mean,
points.
sorry to interrupt, but vSchool is not here. I mean, we can't
Oh.
see him.
No, I can see them very clearly. Maybe you can't see them, but I can see them very clearly. Okay, don't worry. I have 2 monitors. I have everybody here and everybody with a big screen as well. Don't worry about it. Okay, even the RNBQ team has all 5 of you teams pinned on large screens and recording it. So don't worry about it. 20 points. Nice try, IFT Kolkata. vSchool, just go on mute, please. I think they were just trying to tell you that they are there. 20 points to vSchool, 20 points to IIFT Kolkata. Next fastest was IIT Madras. They get 17 points. IIM Ahmedabad gets 14 points to be the next fastest and accurate. IIM Kolikode got it wrong, but no negatives. Clear? That's how it'll work. So it's super transparent. Everybody knows how exactly it works. All right. Let's move to the next question on the Kahoot. Here you go. It's a type your answer. So type it out carefully. Here you go. It's a word origin in business. The term was coined by Sir Walter Scott in 1820 in Ivanhoe. What term in business that was derived from the weapon in the picture? So this was a term coined by Sir Walter Scott in his 1820 novel Ivanhoe. If you know the sharp object, you should get the answer. 5 more seconds. All right. Freelance is absolutely correct, right? I will just make sure that I review answers so that no one is correct. Lancet is not correct, right? That's not what we were looking for. Let's switch back to the report so that all of you know very clearly who's answered what. You can see here, it'll automatically show you. Okay, looks like no one got it right. That is strange.
We have an objection on this.
We answered freelancer.
We answered freelancer.
Okay, hold on, no problem. Maybe it's because I didn't refresh it. That's always possible because it happens in real time. Don't worry, we'll be super transparent. Don't worry about it. And we'll go back to the report. I think it was because I didn't refresh it. No, it says 0%. Maybe you didn't answer it on time.
I like our screen says this is correct.
Oh, is it?
So we also answered and our screen shows that we are correct.
Okay,
We
that
school.
is very surprising.
Dikha, dikha,
Okay,
dikha,
that's the
dikha.
first time I've faced that on Kahoot. Let me see if I can refresh it again. Hold on. Don't worry about it. We'll sort it out. So let's do one thing. I'll go back to the standings because maybe easier that way. Let me see next. Okay, I think V School, you answered it. Is that correct?
Yes.
I am A also.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm coming to it one by one because I'm trying to look at the manual report. I downloaded the manual report. Okay. Then I had I am Ahmedabad, which answered it as well. Is that correct? I just want to verify that you had it right. And then I had IIFT that answered it. Correct? No, you didn't answer it, right? Who else answered it? I'm just trying to see the manual report, please. Sorry, I'm switching again and again. Only 2 teams answered it as far as I can see here. Is that correct? Yeah. So V School answered it and I am Ahmedabad answered it. V School answered it in 9.7 seconds. Okay.
I think we have an objection on time also.
But we can get the time here, right?
How do we get, like, we're sure we made it before it?
How would you
Could
be
you get-
sure that you made it faster than V School?
No, lesser than 9 seconds.
Okay. What does it show?
Our shows plus 862.
Plus 862 is just the score, my friend. Okay, that is to add to your previous score. Is that clear? Are you clear on that? So 20 points and 17 points, right, to both of you. RNBQ team, just let's make sure that you get that clear, right? So 20 to V School, 17 to Ahmedabad. All right, let's start back. Let me present back the screen. It is freelance. Let's move. Multiple choice question. Here you go. Next one coming up already. The new Silicon Valley. The hacker house AI craze has gone so much grown so much that pundits are calling this San Francisco neighborhood as Silicon Valley with a AI, Cerebral Valley, or HAIS Haze Valley, or GPT Valley. Okay, locked in. Let's make sure the answer for everyone, right, is Haze Valley with an AI. That's the Haze Valley Inn that was shown there as well, right? Just hold on. We are going to, make sure that both are tallied so that there's no challenge. Yep.
Could you clarify the answer was Haze Valley?
Haze Valley, yes. With
Yeah, we got that, but it shows incorrect.
Yeah, on
guys,
Kahoot.
I get all that, right? Can you just hold on for a second if you don't mind? Right? Don't get overexcited, right? We have all of that, right? So we'll show you that. Don't worry, as I told you earlier as well. Otherwise, we'll scrap the question. It's not a problem, right? So you can see the fastest to get it right was IIM Kozhikode, followed by IIFT Kolkata. Did anybody else get it right on their screens? And you think, because I don't control Kahoot's software, all okay? Right, 20 points to IIM Kozhikode, followed by 17 points to IIFT Kolkata. All right, does now IIM Ahmedabad, do you still have an objection?
Just to clarify, so the answer is Cerebral Valley, right?
Cerebral Valley, yes, I'm sorry.
Okay.
My bad. The answer is Cerebral Valley. The three other answers that are wrong are Haze Valley, GPT Valley, and Silicon Valley with an AI. Yeah, Cerebral Valley is the new nickname they're giving as a parallel to Silicon Valley of AI. Okay, so Haze Valley is actually got rebranded as Cerebral Valley. Okay, clear everyone? Cerebral Valley is the answer. IIM Kozhikode got it fastest right, followed by IIFT Kolkata. Okay, let's move back. That's the nickname for Haze Valley. Next one coming up. Final two questions. Multiple choice. Here you go. Name origin. This is the Vivo Barefoot Addis. It's a minimalist retro lace-up shoe, handmade from wild hide as a naturally scarred leather from free-roaming cattle to support local communities. Why the brand name Addis? So you have four options there. Ethiopia's capital, specifically designed for ADD patients, first Adidas leather shoes, or a tribute to Adi Dassler's first shoe design. Let's see how many people got this right. The answer, specifically, the leaderboard does not matter. Addis comes from Addis Ababa, or the capital of Ethiopia, where the shoes were made. Let's switch back to, I'll just refresh the scoreboard screen so that there is no confusion on anyone. Okay, let me go to the name origin part and share this. Let's see who all got it right. Two teams got it right. IIM Kozhikode gets 20 points and 17 points to IIM Ahmedabad. No objections, I hope. All okay? Right? Okay, let's just see the scores for a moment, just to see if we have clear two winners, because you only have 20 points max at play. IIFT at 77, IIM Ahmedabad at 78, IIM Kozhikode at 60, IIT Madras at 67, V School at 40. So doesn't look like V School can make it. So V School would, thank you for playing the quiz so far. Well done, but you couldn't make it. IIFT 77, IIM Ahmedabad can make it. IIM Kozhikode can make it. IIT Madras can make it. So 4 out of 5 teams can make it. Would request V School not to play the quiz, right? I think they were frustrated as well and dropped out. Here's the last question, which will decide our top 2. Same format. Let's be ready, all of you. let's see what the last question is. I think this is the 6th quiz in a row where the last question has decided the semi-finalists. Type your answer. Final buzzer question coming up. As I said, it's more important to be accurate on this one. Here you go. Company in the news almost every day. This company initially had no name, and the co-founders named all their files NV as a next version. The need to incorporate the name, Latin word for envy, then gave them the name. Which company in the news, especially over the last 1 year? Hopefully, most of you get that right. Should be easy. But I see some of you are not so sure. Okay, let's see the answers. It is NVIDIA. That's the correct answer. I'm going to give this correct, right? Because slight spelling errors are okay. All right. So that it refreshes it. This is NVIDIA. Let me refresh my Kahoot report. And let's see who made it. It's 2 teams into our semifinals. Let me add up the score. Okay, except IIT Madras, looks like everybody else got it right. But let me switch to my screen and show you who got it right faster. Okay, IIT Madras got it fastest. That's why they were like perhaps just sitting, right? They got it right at 4.8 seconds, so 20 points to them. IIM Kozhikode got it second fastest at 7.4 seconds, followed by IIM Ahmedabad at 14 points at 14.2 seconds, and at 11 points is IIFT Kolkata. All right, let us now add up the scores and switch back to our other tab. These are all just my slides as well, just so that in case Kahoot did not work, let me just see what the final scores are. I think you would have done your math, but RNBQ, IIFT at 88, IIM Ahmedabad at 92. Woo, IIT Madras literally missed it by 1 point, right? But don't be disheartened. We've seen dropouts happen. IIM Ahmedabad clearly makes it with 92 points. Well done, IIM Ahmedabad. IIFT makes it with 88 points. IIT Madras, you're third, but be on standby. And IIM Kozhikode 77, please be on standby as well, because we've seen some teams drop out, especially the international ones, because of visa problems. So see you all in the finals. Well done, and hope all of you enjoyed the quiz. Thank you very much. Take care.
Thanks so much. Great quiz.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Nice
you.
quiz.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thanks.